Hello, Vastes Los. My name is Giri. Okay, so I'm officially learning some other languages, Frisk and some other languages. Anyway, so I wanted to make this video. This is like a little a brainstorming video for a encrypted chat messenger web application that I will be writing. I had written one in the past. I'd written several of them actually, but this time around I'm going to make a super professional web application for encrypted chatting, encrypted messages using GNU PG. PGP encryption, and possibly some other kinds of encryption algorithms like AES, or I'll probably have like a drop down. I'll have a drop down box where the users can select which algorithms they want to use to encrypt their messages back and forth on the server. Anyway, GNU PG is a pretty good function in the post hypertext preprocessor scripting language. Now I don't know. I'm just kind of like brainstorming here. I've got some of the code listed here in my web application. I haven't really worked on it that long, but essentially. What we have here is some ideas, and then I'm going to take it to the drawing board right now, and I'll be writing this out here. I'll actually be drawing it out in a kind of little architectural design or drawing board design right here. Alright, so we're going to make this red. I also plan on making or custom writing a C++ application that could be used to send the messages to the server. Whoever's running this web application framework can also use or employ the C++ application to connect to the server, to send the messages to the server, and they will be encrypted from the C++ application that's installed on the operating system. And I mean, those are just some ideas here. I mean, they could be sent direct from person to person with no server side in the middle, or I could have it select the server in the middle, so it could also like double encrypt it or something like that. That's just an idea. Anyway, so let's take a look at this here. All right, so I'm going to maximize this here. Okay, so for some ideas, obviously this web application framework includes modules. So this would be an installable module. This would be a module that you would download and install from the administration section of this web application framework, right? And so here what we have is I have it set to create a file with a random set of numbers, a random set of integers that would be impossible to guess or use brute force on the directory to find out, okay, what the name is, what the name of the chat file would be, right? Okay. And so I think I have a good idea of how I'm going to do this. Okay, so first the user will interact with the web application. They will first create a session, okay? So we're gonna have like a session that's open here, right? So S stands for session, okay? Once the session is open, what does the session do? The session creates a file, okay? The session's going to write a file. It's going to write this file to the server so that it can keep the encrypted messages, okay? The PGP encrypted messages, okay? So we'll have like a little file here that's created. It'll be a randomly generated number, and inside of the file will be a hypertext markup language tag at the top that will force itself to refresh every 0 seconds. Okay, that's a good idea. Okay, so every 0 seconds, and then so it's going to create that file. Okay, and then there will be like a form or something like that where you can, or a little box where you can type your message, okay? And then little submit button, right? Okay, so we got the submit button here, and then we have like the messages and stuff with like the emojis and all the codes and stuff, okay? And then in that form, I'll make it to where it strip slashes and removes all offending, or it'll remove all characters that would be like a security vulnerability. That way nothing can be inserted into that file that would be like programming code or something like that, or any other HTML characters. It'll just strip everything out of it, and it'll convert it to entities to be converted back to be displayed on the screen, okay? And there will be like a little there will be another box. See, actually over here, when you start the session, you get to specify which algorithms you want to use, and you're going to have like you're going to have a box where you can insert your public PGP key. So you'll have your public PGP key, right? And it's going to write that temporary public PGP key to a file, okay? And I could also have like a little generator or something like that over here. I could have a PGP generator, a PGP key generator, if they select like the PGP encryption option here. I mean, PGP stands for pretty good privacy. It's not the greatest, but it's pretty good. There will be other options, of course, like AES and different quote-unquote algorithms. So we'll have that. And then it'll generate a public and private PGP key over here for each user, okay? And then it will create the file, okay? And then it will include the file, and it will sign the messages with that temporary PGP key, right? Okay, and then let's see here. That'd be a good idea. Actually, that's a great idea. Okay, so, and then when the session is done, you can hit end session, and it will secure delete the file that it has created on the server. Now, this is for PGP encrypted messages server side. All of the messages that are sent to the text file or written to the text file will be signed and encrypted using the GNU PG function. Okay, so we have that, right? And then when you hit end session, it will secure delete the file, and all of the messages, the entire file will be completely deleted and zeroed out from the hard disk. Now, if you're using like shared hosting or something like that, that makes this even more especially useful, because not even the server administrators would be able to get the information out of the file, you know. And everything would be using temporary PGP keys to communicate. You know, it would just it would generate PGP keys just to be used for that exact session, chat session. So I think that's a really good idea. That's a great idea, actually. I think I'm going to get to work on this, and we'll see how it goes, okay? I think I could probably have this done in a couple of weeks or less. So I'm going to end this video now, and have a great day.